Hey guys, Viper here, and today I am coming at you guys with a video just talking about why I am choosing to move from Twitch and YouTube as my streaming platform, and there are several reasons behind it. So the first one I want to touch upon is the changes YouTube are going to make to its platform in the near future. Now, Twitch have announced that they're going to first help improve their algorithms for live streams to help improve better discoverability. That is a tough word to say. And the second one is they're going to come up with a system that allows you to be able to take VODs from streams, in a seamless manner. So just kind of touch upon those 2 points first. So YouTube obviously being able to improve its streams. On Twitch I'm an affiliate and I have been since November 2019, and I have always stayed there around the 3.0 viewership mark in the 30-day period. I think the lowest I ever dropped to was 1.7, and despite how much I put out on, let's say, social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, I've not really seen a great deal of growth there, or it's happened in like bursts and it just kind of fizzles out. The second thing I want to touch upon is the seamless integration, where I'll kind of use like clip videos from YouTube, turn it into shorts seamlessly, this thing and the other. Now I know what you're going to say, well, you can do that on Twitch, and you can take VODs and you can turn them into short file formats, re-uploading. True. Now the problem I have here is my job. Now my goal is to grow as a streamer so I can do it full time, to come away from my full-time job. Now the problem is I have my flat. I live on my own. I live with my neck just about above water. My job helps keeps my independence secure. And recently I got a promotion, well, let's say as of about a month ago. And now it's gotten to a point where my streams are like normally an 11-hour shift with some short ones here and there. So I'm working, I come home, I'm run down, I'm trying to stream, and the streams are like 3 or 4 hours, give or take. And then when I get a day off, a day I should really choose to stream for like longer streams. Again, I'm feeling run down, or low on energy. I've got things to do, like clean, flat, eat, and there's a lot of I even neglect myself when it comes to eating. And there's things like that I can need to sort out, and it's not right now. I don't live very healthily, so I want to change it. Now, with my actual job, it's made a change where I'll be able to see my rotas now a month in advance. I've got set days off at least from now till Christmas. So some of you may have already known already, but when I put on Twitter, I put in a Discord, that I now have a schedule with like set days I'm going to stream. So we're going back to YouTube's changes here. I need to work smarter and not harder. It's not just enough to try and squeeze streams in to make sure I keep my affiliate status. I need to be smart about how I need to grow. Twitch's discoverability is awful unless you're in with a group, a tribe. I'm not getting anywhere, and I struggle to find people that are like-minded, that are competitive-minded, are very open with speech and things like that. I've had a hard time trying to find people I can really connect with, and when I try and approach people, let's play games, it doesn't really quite work. I think coming away from Twitch, given that the time aspect that I've mentioned as well, trying to work smarter, I think is a route I need to be taking, one I feel I should have taken a long time ago. But there's that fear of, because I'm an affiliate, I do make income. Obviously I lose that, but now I've had my promotion, I don't need to think about that as much anymore. So it's more of a case, right, I can solely focus on growing. I've got things in the pipeline, like I've got social media upgrades coming up, so I'll be able to kind of put like my branding all over my Twitter, my YouTube. I'm gonna have a Facebook page like once it's all made and put together and whatnot. With like Twitch's changes to its discoverability with streams and things like that, I'm gonna have like a lower third appear, so you'll be able to kind of see me like while streaming. You can see all my social media platforms, stuff that I'm on. That'll really help grow. Coming to the subject of what I'm going to stream in December, I have 2 major games coming out: Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker and Halo Infinite. Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker I have played since 2.0 around Reborn, when it came to PlayStation 3, which I've been playing since the beta. I've kept up with story. I'm invested in it. It's the game, the characters, and all that kind of thing. After what I've been watching a streamer called Asmongold, and there's another fella he plays with called Rick. I can't remember his Twitch username, but I watch his clips on YouTube, and I've taken a lot of inspiration from them. Like the clips they put up, their reactions, their attitudes towards things and stuff like that. Given the whirlwind that Shadowbringers took me on, I kind of feel like there's a lot of content that could be there, as I'm really invested in the storyline. And like, again, Shadowbringers was just, well, even Heaven's Ward as well were 2 insane expansions. And I feel like there's an opportunity there for a lot of content to be put out there that could, you know, with the social media upgrades that are being worked on and things like that, you know, would be good sorts of like things for you guys all to watch. And then coming to the bigger Halo Infinite. Now, to kind of rewind the clock a bit, I have been playing Destiny since the franchise started, back with the first game beta, and I've played it like for a long time. Now, I want to say within the last like 6-7 months, might be even pushing it to a year. I don't play Destiny as a more for a while for several different reasons, and the biggest one is it's PvP. Just it's been neglected for far too long, and after playing Halo Infinite, well, after seeing Halo Infinite's multiplayer launch trailer, I'm like, oh, okay, it's gained my interest. I knew of Halo, I have played the games on the 360, so, you know, let's give this game a go. And we played the flights, and I've had like an insane amount of fun on the games. Holy shit, like I've not enjoyed playing a multiplayer game like that in a long time, and you know, several reasons for that. It's gameplay mechanics, so everyone starts off the same, but there's a skill ceiling of how players can use those mechanics, even though everyone starts the same. I really like that approach to it, unlike in Destiny, where movement is dependent on what exotics you use, depending on what class you use, which broken ability build, all that kind of thing. I've had a lot of fun with Halo, so I've been really interested in that, keeping up with it, and I've been putting a lot of like YouTube content out, whether it's been my highlight reels, information dumps on the game, and the videos are really successful as far as, you know, a small streamer is concerned. So if I make a video that touches upon the topic of Halo in some aspect or another, I'm getting like 30-40 plus views, you know, several likes on it. Not unlike, let's say, a Twitch stream where I'll stream, you know, I struggle with the viewership in an individual stream, and even the VODs don't do really well either. There's not a lot of great deal of views on the VODs after it. And then even when I post that on Twitter, now I'm using Twitter here as well, I don't see a lot of engagement on Twitter because, again, content I produce, despite how, you know, confident I am in the piece, you know, just isn't successful. Twitter doesn't just put it out there, you know, or help it circulate or anything like that. So come back to YouTube, again, that's another aspect that helps. Then there's the shorts. The shorts are incredible for me. Again, I'm getting several hundred views. One instance it got over 1,000 with like 25 likes to it and stuff like that. Like, you know, the shorts are really good. Again, given YouTube's upcoming changes they plan on making, I feel like I'm missing something if I don't at least start with YouTube soon, lay out my foundations and build upon it. So even when the algorithms take off, I'll have all of this content, all my streams on my YouTube channel there for people to watch, see the growth, the changes that I make, and, you know, because eventually the goal is to compete in the Halo HCS community, take the game seriously on the competitive level, or that's the goal. Even if I don't attain it, that's the goal. So with all that in mind, I know, watching, you know, the growth, you know, for me as a player, for me as a content creator, you know, I'm hoping a lot of opportunities grow there. Now, going past December, again, I'll be trickling games here and there. Like, I still need to finish Horizon Zero Dawn. There's an indie game called Unmetal that I've started playing, and, you know, Final Fantasy Type 0, Final Fantasy 16, when that comes out, it's a game I've got on my radar as well. And maybe Destiny 2 The Witch Queen, we'll see. We'll have to see trailers, what Bungie have got to say first. But if come Witch Queen there is an investment of PvP, I can't see myself playing it that much. I really can't. Not that I hate the game, it's just that other things are attracting me now, and that's ultimately where it's coming down to. So yeah, I've got a few things in the works. What can we expect, you know, in the short term? So like I say, I've got some games. I'm playing Halo the Master Chief Collection. I've been playing that since the Halo Infinite multiplayer reveal. You know, I'm going through Horizon Zero Dawn. I think I've like clocked on nearly 50 hours of the game now, and, you know, I'm still nowhere near finished yet. Yeah, I've bought Final Fantasy Type 0. Again, a game I need to start and playing. So I've got things here and there in between that I can play, you know, that might, you know, be of interest to you guys. Whether or not I'll get, let's say, the Destiny Galahorn DLC, like, come December, I don't think I'll get it right off the bat. But again, like, I don't want, never say never, as they say in WWE. But right now, it's not at the forefront of my mind. I've got a couple of unboxing videos that I want to do. So as of yesterday, you know, my pre-order was secured for the Halo Infinite Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. I've also managed to get a hold of the Razer Halo Infinite keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad. So there's a couple of unboxing videos there for you guys to check out and whatnot, and see if it interests you in getting them. If should they be available? Oh wait, so yeah, I mentioned social media upgrades. So the guys who I developed my brand alongside, Get Rec Labs, I've got them doing more social media upgrades to help me work on a YouTube thumbnail that I can use for going live streams. And the other thing is, they have now hired a music composer, and they call it, I think it's titled Sound Designer at Get Rec Labs, and we're going to be working on a piece of music together that's going to be DMCA free. I'll own the rights to it so I can use it for content and things like that. You know, a piece of music for you guys to download and buy, you know, to help support the artist, you know, help support me in the streams. So yeah, I've got some things happening. I appreciate the time, you know, you've taken out to watch this video, and honestly, with the swap to YouTube, I hope you guys, you know, hit that subscribe button if you're already not, because like my first short-term goal is to hit 100 subs. Why? Because if you get 100 subs on YouTube, you can get a custom URL. So rather than it be youtube.com/monsterspaghetti, it'll eventually go to youtube.com/SlatedViper, and if I can get that in time for, let's say, my social media upgrades and things like that, it'll just make for much better, you know, consistency and advertising my page and whatnot. So I'd appreciate the help if you guys could do that. So yeah, that's the list of things I've got going on right now, where my head's at, and yeah, I want to take the opportunity now to kind of like strike out on my own. Let's say a new start. I think YouTube's the best place for it. With all of this going on at the start of December, with the changes come up on YouTube, right now for me, I kind of feel like it makes sense to, yeah, my viewership on Twitch has stayed the same since 2019. I've not really gone anywhere, and I've struggled. I can't find people to communicate with, you know, I can bond with, connect with, and you know, where I can help people or people can help me, vice versa, you know, as a collective, because I feel like Twitch is a platform where, you know, you succeed with tribalism, and I'm struggling finding that to develop a connection with people. So given Twitch's poor discoverability options, and I struggle with like trying to find, you know, people to bond with, I kind of feel like I really should be leaning into YouTube a lot more to better lend to my strengths and give me more opportunities for growth. Now, I know what people are going to say if you're already a content creator. Don't chase numbers. To me, it's illogical not to. I want to grow as a full-time streamer. I'm not looking to treat people like numbers, but I do want to attract people to me, to my brand, to my stream, to see what, you know, to see what I'm about, what I can give back to the industry that's helped me so much as a person. To me, it makes sense. Like, even if you're a content creator, like, you need to be looking at numbers to say, don't just be yourself. It's not enough. I honestly don't believe it's enough. This is turning into a rant, but I just want to speak from my heart here. The company that developed my brand in, you know, they have a song called Show Them How You're Different, and I don't think I've been doing a lot of that personally. A big part of that is speaking openly and honestly, sharing my thought processes, and not being, let's say, hesitant in being able to share, because I'll be scared that, maybe this person might not look like what I put out, what I say, and I can't keep thinking like that, because even when I try and walk this eggshell path of not trying to, you know, piss so many people off, I'm pissing myself off in the process. I'm getting frustrated with it. I feel I've got something to bring to the table, my enthusiasm, passion, how I talk about games. I'm not interested in drama that goes on outside of it. Gaming's an escapism first and foremost, for me, for you, for everybody. Like, we enjoy games, you know, for different reasons, and I want to kind of like focus on that. Let's laugh, let's play games, let's take the piss, roast each other, you know, have fun. And that's what I'm going to be about, you know, inspiring confidence, being able to kind of shit. Or like years ago, like you go into like a Call of Duty, a Halo lobby and things like that, you know, there was a lot of characterization within gaming lobbies, so whether it's loud music playing down your headset and someone's going, turn it fucking off, you know. I feel like gaming's just, it's not there anymore, and this is going to sound hypocritical. Yeah, I'm a streamer. I'm not helping that problem, but I'd hope that as my community grows, I attract people into, you know, my streams, and we're all talking openly in voice chat within the games, you know, and encouraging banter and things like that. I play Halo in the Master Chief Collection, and there is that element still there every so often where people kind of like roast me for playing shit on the game, and I find it's funny. Like, negativity and toxicity, you know, they have a currency there. I might be a disgusting word to phrase it, but just because something's bad sounding doesn't mean it is bad. You know, the internet's lost this ability to kind of comprehend how people are talking, you know, misinterpret sarcasm, banter, or be able to take a joke or two. And, you know, I want to bring that back into gaming. So, yeah, guys, I'd really appreciate if you'd, you know, consider following me and subscribing to me on YouTube. Again, from December 1st, I'm hoping to have reached my last Twitch payout so I can reinvest that back into my stream. And yeah, from the 1st of December, literally from the, it's going to be Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker from the 3rd. And then I'm off work the 8th, 9th, and hopefully the 10th. From the 8th to 9th, I'm hoping that I get to stream Halo Infinite for 24 hours. And yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be mind-blowing. Again, I'm going to be playing the multiplayer. I will play the campaign at some point, but right now my mindset is wait until the ray tracing patch comes out. Because again, I've got a 3060, I've got a Ryzen 9 5900X and one. I've got a really powerful PC machine, not to flex or anything like that. And I don't want to make the same mistake that I did with Cyberpunk. I played Cyberpunk on a 1660 Super, and then I got a 3060 and just gave the game a look like a rider on. I'm like, this game looks spectacular. And I want my first experience with the Halo campaign, I want it to be the best it can be, and in terms of visually, graphically, and that kind of thing. And appreciate, you know, things like lighting, reflections, that kind of thing. You know, having Dolby Atmos on my headset, you know, and being able to experience all the different sounds, the quality of it, and things like that. Honestly, I can't wait for it, you know, to appreciate, you know, games in the best way that can be made. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope, you know, that what I've said here makes a degree of sense. Even if you don't necessarily agree with me, just stick by and just at least watch me try, and then, you know, you can sit there and, you know, say, you know, you're wrong, this, that, and the other. And honestly, I get it, but I need to kind of do what I feel is right for me and not for the other person or somebody else. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.